Okay, today we're going to take a look at ratios of similarity. You're going to need your toolkit, a calculator, a pencil, and a highlighter. All right, we're on page 70 of your toolkit, and we're going to take a look at this toolkit entry. When figures are similar, the ratio of their perimeters or diagonals is the same scale factor as the side length, while the ratio of their areas is the square of the scale factor of the sides. So let's highlight that. So I'm going to skip down to the next paragraph. It says, for example, I'm right here. Suppose you know that the two rectangles below are similar, with a scale factor of 3/2. Since the perimeter of the small rectangle is 20 meters, the perimeter of the large is 3/2 times 20. Therefore, it's 30 meters. Since the area of the small rectangle is 24 meters squared, the area of the large rectangle, here's your key, so you can highlight this or you can circle it, is 3/2 squared times the original area of 24. So when you take 3/2 and you square it, you get 9/4 because 3 squared is 9 and 2 squared is 4. Then you multiply that by 24 to get the new area of 54. All right, so let's investigate why this happens. So if we have a rectangle that has the side lengths of 4 and 6 units, and we want to enlarge it by a scale factor of 3/2, we're really enlarging each of the side lengths by the scale factor. So we're going to take 4, and we're going to multiply it by 3/2, and we're also going to take 6 and multiply it by 3/2. So our new side lengths are 6 and 9. So our original area of our shape was 4 times 6, which would be 24 units squared. And this shape had the perimeter of 20 units. So let's look at the new shape. Okay, so here is our new shape, and we said that our old one had, let's just fill in our information, the area of 24 units squared and the perimeter of 20. So our new one has the area of 54 units squared, and its perimeter is 30 units. So if we looked at the original perimeter, and the original perimeter is 20, and we took 20 and multiplied it by 3/2, we should get the new perimeter of 30. So 20/1 times 3/2, well, 20 times 3 is 60, and 1 times 2 is 2. 60 divided by 2 is 30. So it did work. So let's investigate with the area. So from our toolkit entry, it said we would have to take the scale factor and we would have to square it and then multiply it by the original area of 24. So we would get 3/2 squared, 3 squared is 9, 2 squared is 4. All right, so we have 3/2 squared is 9/4 times 24/1. 9 times 24 gives us 216. And 4 times 1 is 4. 216 divided by 4, guess what that gives us? 54. So are you asking yourself, why does this work? Well, think about it. When you enlarge the shape, you're multiplying 4 of the original shape by 3 over 2 and 6 of the original shape by 3 over 2. So you're essentially multiplying 3 over 2 times 3 over 2 and 4 times 6. So to enlarge the new shape. So that's why if you take 3 over 2 and you multiply it by itself, or you square it, then you can get the new area as a shortcut. So let's try some other ones. All right, let's look at a pretty simple example. We have a square that's 5 by 5, and let's find the area and the perimeter of it. All right, so we have the area of 25 units squared and the perimeter of 20 units. Now we're going to enlarge it by a scale factor. So let's use the scale factor of 2, and let's enlarge it, but let's not redraw it. Let's actually look at the area and perimeter and figure out the new perimeter and the new area based on the scale factor. So if we take the scale factor of 2, all we need to do for perimeter is multiply 20 times 2, and that would give us the new perimeter of 40 units. So for area, we need to take that scale factor and we need to square it when we multiply it. So we would have 25 units squared times 2 squared. So we'd essentially have 25 times 4, which is 100 units squared. So our new shape, or our new square, should have the area of 100 units squared. So if we think about it, we would be multiplying 5 times 2, so that would give us a new side length of 10, and this one would also be 10. So we'd have a square that's 10 by 10, which would give us 100.